Jack Snelling, family-friendly treasurer apparently. Welcome to our studios.
Good morning, Matthew. Good morning, David.
Jack Snelling, the sales pitch on this budget has been shameless, has it not, in terms of being a budget for families. You've portrayed yourself as a family man. I think you pulled every family analogy out the book. Prezzies under the Christmas tree. On the front cover of the budget overview, there's a young nurse or doctor with a newborn baby from the Lyle McEwen. There's a photo of you and your children and wife on the inside. First time ever in a budget paper that we've had happy snaps.
Who thought that up? Well, look, I was keen that we freshened up the budget papers, that they're a bit more accessible, and that it made clear that the budget, there's still volumes and volumes of tables and charts and numbers. But in terms of the budget, overview, I thought it was a good idea for us to freshen the budget papers up and put a few photos in there just to make them a bit more accessible and really to demonstrate what budgets are about. Is not so much just about numbers being shifted around from one column to another, but that these decisions, these numbers actually had an impact on people's lives.
But whose idea was it? Because, and pardon us for labouring this point, but these things don't happen by accident, and the government has an enormous staff of media people, and despite what we're told, that there's no evidence anywhere of the 15% cut affecting the media staff at all, anywhere. And if there is, we're happy for you to show us who's lost their jobs and in which departments. But there's no evidence of that. So these things are very deliberate strategy. Is there, have you had focus groups? Is there a feeling that the government's had a Playboy image and you need to rebrand yourself and do it in a very deliberate and quick way?
No, look, not at all, Matthew. I mean, just a different approach, freshen up the budget papers, make them a bit more accessible so that they're easier to read, the information there is easier to get at. And that people know that what we're talking about is having an impact on the lives of real South Australians.
Do you have an advertising